The Yoga Vasistha explicitly discusses the relinquishment of memory, both as a psychological process of wiping out past impressions and ultimately as the cessation of the very capacity to remember. It portrays memory as a form of mental conditioning that sustains the deluded sense of self and the world appearance. In its teachings on liberation, the text prescribes abandoning all mental impressions and even the substratum of memory itself as essential steps on the path to self-realization. The Yoga Vasistha is a late medieval Advaita Vedanta scripture presented as a dialogue of Sage Vasistha teaching Prince Rama, weaving epic narratives and philosophical discourses to guide the seeker to liberation. It is celebrated for its profound exposition of the mind's workings, detailing how subtle layers of thought, desire, and memory bind the individual to suffering. Numerous commentaries characterize it as one of the preeminent texts of Advaita, uniquely blending story, fable, and direct instruction to dismantle ignorance. Here are some passages from Yoga Vasistha related to memories and giving up the ability to remember. Here I sit in a meditative mood, having wiped the impressions of phenomena from my mind. But my meditation is disturbed by the recurrence of my memories of phenomena. This is the cause of the endless reincarnations of the soul. Liberation is the total abandonment of all mental conditioning without the least reserve. When there is no one to remember, how can memory exist? Thus, that memory which arose in consciousness appears as the world. He loses the remembrance of the past and present upon the failing of his memory at this moment, as one is at a loss to know the sides of the compass after the evening twilight has passed away. The Yoga Vasistha treats memory not as a neutral faculty, but as the matrix of mental impressions that sustains ego identity and delusion. By instructing the aspirant to wipe clean past impressions and to question the very existence of memory, the text directs one toward an experiential state beyond both action and recollection, where pure awareness alone remains. Since the phenomenal world is said to be a projection of memory-laden consciousness, its disappearance is contingent on the cessation of memory itself, culminating in a state free from all object-related recall. These teachings encourage practices, like meditation, self-inquiry, that weaken the habitual recall of past experiences, leading gradually to a state of mental stillness, in which memory and its concomitant suffering lose all traction. Through vivid descriptions of erasing impressions, abandoning all mental conditioning, collapsing memory at the moment of death, and ultimately questioning the very existence of memory, the text lays down a radical program. To transcend the mind's habitual recapitulation of the past so completely that even the faculty of remembrance dissolves, revealing non-dual awareness.